Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elijah Czar Daquio from the Philippines. I believe you have heard about this proverb. The rich become richer and the poor become poorer is a cry heard throughout the whole civilized world. The question is, why? Why is it that we in the middle class and even in the lower class who would work so hard would earn less than those people who are in the high class who works so little would earn more? We always hear the saying, life isn't fair, that price is more important than value, that even how hard we work each day, it doesn't compensate to our expenses, and that the people who are rich doesn't need to work hard because they already have so much money. And even if you committed a crime, if you are poor, you'd end up going to jail. But if you're rich and famous, you would just commit as a scandal or just go to a rehab. No matter how hard you work, your revenue will always be deducted by the expenses that you make each month, and this will be your profit. And our profit cannot compensate to all our expenses. So are you still going to wait for your pension that you have been saving up all these years? Are you still going to wait till you grow old to enjoy life? Let me tell you, if you're going to still continue waiting, you would really die waiting. If no, then let me introduce a way to save up your money and help others at the same time. It is where you can donate, and your donated money will grow every month for 30%. That is right, 30% every month. Mavrudi Mondial Money Box. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce MMM Global. So what is MMM? You might be wondering. Have you ever seen this movie? Pay It Forward. Some of you might have, some of you haven't seen it. So MMM is a community where you help people and pay it forward. You don't entirely need to pay back the person, but once you pledge to provide help, you will be helping another person with a paying it forward mentality because no one has ever become poor by giving. A community of people helping other people. It is an It acts as a channel to connect people so that one person may provide help to someone who needs help. Technically, MMM is like a social networking site where you connect to other people any part of the globe. Since it is an online community, MMM uses Bitcoin as a medium of exchange. Some of you might have heard of this, some of you might haven't because it is really new. Bitcoin is the currency of the internet that is highly growing even up to date. There is no central bank. Just like Bitcoin, all of the money is transferred from one person to another. It doesn't go anywhere or any third parties. It goes directly from one person to another. MMM runs entirely on its participants. There is no law in any part of the world that prohibits people in donating money. MMM reminds its members to donate only their spare money, not all. So MMM is not a company nor a business because you're donating out of your free will. MMM is not a networking because MMM doesn't require its members to invite or to force other people to join MMM. It is a free will for anyone to join MMM because even if you can invite people, you still can earn. MMM is not a high-yielding investment program wherein people will only strive to get rich. We in the MMM community We help other people financially. MMM has no central bank. It helps create a fair financial world order where money is circulating around the participants themselves. One person gives money directly to another person, and that person will give it to another person who needs help. People may ask, would this be successful? Then let me tell you, if you haven't failed, then you haven't tried anything new. Why? Because the road to success goes through a lot and a very lot of failures. A simple act of caring creates an endless ripple because successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others, and unsuccessful people are always asking, what is in it for me? And through this, together, we can change the world. Thank you so much. And now let me introduce you some of the rules of MMM. So once you're going to register in MMM, this is going to be the first thing that you're going to see. The login screen. You're going to enter your email or just even your phone number and then write the password that you have entered. Once you enter, if there is going to be any news, it will be first going to be flashed right in the screen. But if there's none, then just skip to the dashboard. This is your dashboard where you'll see all of your assignments. So right now, there is someone who is going to provide help for me. The things that you can do in MMM is to provide help and to get help. This is where you're going to donate. This is where you're going to withdraw, where you're going to need help from other people. Once you're going to be a member, there is nothing that you can see from this point going down. Just plain old an empty space. So as you enter, you're going to go to my page. And you're going to edit any information that you have about yourself so that we will get to know you more. So right here, my nickname, first name, family name, my email, my cell phone number, where am I from, my birthday, everything, if you want to, but it's not really required. Over here is going to be your Mavro. By these parts, you're going to see your money or your account on how it's been going through. At first, if you're going to donate, it will become like this. Under the 30%, this money will continue to grow 30% every month. If you're going to make a video about yourself receiving money, it will be registered here. Bonuses for video chain letters. That is because once you're going to get help, and then all of these participants have already provided you with help, there is going to be a window that's going to pop up here where you're going to write a letter. Going to write a letter thanking that person and MMM that you have received money. So it encourages people to be thankful. And if you're going to make a video telling that person and the MMM community that you have received money, for example 5,000, then you're going to have additional 5% from the total withdrawal that you have made, and then you're going to withdraw that after 1 month or 30 days. For example, this one, bonus for video chain letters, what's left is 28 days, and I'll continue to go down. Once you're going to provide help, the money will continue to grow, for example for this one. But on the first 15 days, it will be defrost. As for rules for MMM, for example this one, this person has provided help. Technically, he only has 12 hours, but from the start, that person is given 36 hours in order to provide help in the amount of 200 pesos. The amount of Bitcoin is being provided here. Technically, if that person cannot be able to provide help, this person, the account of this person, will be banned from using MMM because he already pledged to provide help for me in the amount of 200 pesos. So this person's account will be banned because I was expecting that he would provide help. If I'm the one going to be providing help, I will be given 36 hours to be able to provide help. For example, this one, me providing help in the amount of 5,100 pesos to this person. And if I cannot provide help, I will be banned from using MMM in my account. But I can also ask for the person's permission to extend the number of hours. For example, I've been able to extend the payment expectation by 24 hours, but you can only do this once so that we will be able to promote responsible persons here in MMM. If I'm not able to provide help, this icon will be turned into an X mark. So one example would be this one. So the account of this person is already banned because he was assigned to provide help of the amount of 10,000 pesos. If this person will be banned, I will be assigned to another person or another group of person who would fill up the amount of 10,000 pesos. If, for example, I'll be the one to give help, I will be the one to provide help. For example, for this one, 4,800 going to this person. If I have provided help, the icon would turn into a half green check mark, and it would be the task for that person to double check it or to review it in this blockchain. So now let me take you to my blockchain. This is my Bitcoin address. So for example, let's go to the very top. For example, this one that I provided help of this amount. I am going to double check that in my transactions. So if this amount corresponds to this amount, if it is either exact or even greater, then it is okay. Then you're going to put it in a check mark. Another rule about MMM is that you're not allowed to use multiple accounts in one IP address. So it would be advised if ever you're going to have a family member to join MMM under you and you have the same computer, just message the support. Just go through here, create, and then choose the topic. That would be identity verification. The one who's going to submit the support is your downline or the family member that is under you. Choose this identity verification. You can put any title that you want and any message that you would like to say regarding about your identity through the person. That person is my father, mother, sister, son, daughter, anything that would describe your relation to your upline. And once you're going to So once you have submitted that, the CRO or the person in charge for the support will check that and verify that. And once it is okay, then you and your family members can use that same IP address or computer or laptop. Another thing about MMM is the lottery. So if you go to here, you would be shown this screen wherein you're going to guess any possible numbers from 0 to 9. And if your number wins in the exact same order